Hello everyone, welcome to my vlog. I'm now in Kuala Lumpur. Just flew in from Shanghai 2 days ago into Kuala Lumpur. Now I'm undergoing 14 days of quarantine. As I speak English now because I've limited gadget to edit my video and put subtitles on it, so I have to speak in English because I have friends overseas as well. You know who you are. So let's do it in English. That's better. Firstly, I would really like to thank all the Ministry of Health of Malaysia, PDRM, that's police force in Malaysia, firefighter in Malaysia, and all the rela in Malaysia, the volunteers in Malaysia. They were really kind, polite, friendly. They gave us a lot of help and support in the airport, going through all the process, which is really tiring, and a lot of different forms to fill in. And I've actually recorded the whole process going on in the airport. I would really like to show you. It's a whole new process. It's a new norm that we have to go through now when you travel, but it's all for good sake, I would say, because it's to ensure that all those traveling from overseas back to their home country are not bringing anything unnecessary back. So it's to protect, of course, those who's living in Malaysia itself. Those steps are really necessary. I'm happy that I'm undergoing 14 days of quarantine now, and just to be sure, although Shanghai or China has done a very good job in containing the virus over there. Okay, I'll just walk you through. We start from the airport of Shanghai. I was lucky that I was informed beforehand that I have an extra luggage for free. That's why I chose my guitar. I brought my guitar along so that I can play it during my 14 days of quarantine, instead of shipping it back from China to Malaysia, where it might be broken when it reaches Malaysia. And then we proceed to the immigration. Now we need to fill in a health declaration form in the application before we can proceed to the immigration. And the immigration counter is surprisingly empty. Only one counter open available. It's very different from what we have before. And here I'm actually traveling with my friends to the same destination. They're Malaysian as well, so I have companion. In the plane is the 787. It's supposed to be able to take more than 200 passengers, but there are only 33 passengers in the whole flight. We were kept at the back of the flight. The front row is basically empty. You can see all people are wearing masks, doing the protection as they can. But before that, there's security. At the security, you are not supposed to bring alcohol into the plane, so I've filled alcohol into the bottles of hand sanitizer. I have like 4 bottles of them. And then during this, when I went through security in Shanghai, the officer actually took out this bottle and was asking me, what is this? And I told her it's hand sanitizer. And she didn't believe me. She said, she asked if she can smell it. I said, yeah, go ahead. But my heart was actually pounding. Then she opened the bottle and she sniffed, and she didn't realize that it's actually, you can really smell it. It is alcohol. It is strong, very strong alcohol smell. But she couldn't figure out what it is, and she just put it back to my bag. I need alcohol because I need to sanitize the arm seat in the airplane, as well as the hotel, the tables, chair, everything. Door panel, after 5 gruesome hours of flight, finally touched down at KLIA 1. We go into the terminal, and two rows of people separated, one for those who final destination is Kuala Lumpur, another one is for transit. You can see the line on the right side are those they are transiting to Dubai for work, mostly Chinese, and the one on the left, which is the road that I'm in now, it is for Kuala Lumpur.
12th flight, I didn't drink, I didn't eat. The cabin crew woke me up for my meal, but I said no, I didn't want to take my mask off at once. Just didn't want to risk it. So yeah, ate nothing and drank nothing until
then we
plane.
were brought to the bus.
Finally, I have a sip of water.
Will bring us to the arrival terminal empty, and here we are directed to the location where we will perform the swab test. Which is really nervous. We got really nervous over here. Remember, if you have reached here, if you haven't have a SIM card, you need to buy a SIM card here. There are 3 counters here: Maxis, DG, and Celcom. SIM card available for you. And here is the swab test. I wasn't supposed to film it, but I did it anyway because it's yeah, it's really something that is totally new for me.
Now look up a bit, and then take a deep breath. Yes, sorry.
Oh. Not painful, not painful, don't worry.
Okay, look at your tongue and say ah. Alright.
Da. And then after the swab test, we paid for the swab test, and then we were escorted to a place to wait for our bus, so that we are brought to a hotel for quarantine. But until now, we still don't know which hotel we're going. It's full of surprise. But our luggages are being arranged and lined up so that the department, 530 department, can help to sanitize them. Sanitize our hands, sanitize all the luggages, just to make sure. They're very helpful, and you can see that they even help you to load all the luggages into the bus. You don't have to do it yourself. They'll load it into the bus for you. Just super friendly and super kind people working in the airport. Now we arrive at Holiday Inn Express, and first thing is to sanitize our shoes, and we queue up to pay for a hotel, which is 2,100 ringgit Malaysia for 14 days with 3 meals. Quite worth it. And chairs and tables are being placed outside of your room for meal collection and garbage collection. And here's my room. Quite decent, I would say.
So that's the whole thing, the whole process. If I calculate the whole traveling time, it's exactly 12 hours. I left home in Shanghai at 5 in the morning, and I arrived in the hotel in Kuala Lumpur at roughly 6:30 in the evening. So it's like 12 hours. I slept literally for 12 hours. Then the next day still felt really blurry, but it's better today, and I'll show you more on my day 1 quarantine. See you next video.